3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Or so goes the saying. Like you make a couple steps or strides in the right direction, and suddenly it feels like you're immediately pushed back 2 steps, and you're like, what was that all worth? I mean, what did I accomplish in that? I mean, you took an initial step, you took 3 steps, but when you come back to going back 2 steps, you took a step. I mean, you took 1 step. You took 1 step in the right direction. I mean, things started moving, even though it's a baby step, as Bob says. I don't know if you guys have ever seen What About Bob. Anyway, it's a baby step. It's an initial moment where you've taken a little bit in the right direction, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's of any value because you've been knocked back a little bit. And so here we are, frustrated, like unable to recognize the 1 step that we took forward because we took 3 steps and 2 steps back. And here's another reality, though. Is sometimes we take 3 steps forward, but maybe we advanced too fast, or maybe we advanced in the wrong direction. I mean, we took the right step up to the fork in the road, if you will, but then we took 2 steps in the direction that we shouldn't have gone, and we've been knocked back 2 steps. And it's because the 2 steps that we've been knocked back are important to be able to turn and go the other direction. I mean, I understand what I'm saying here, okay? Sometimes 3 steps are valuable, sometimes 6 steps, 8 steps. Sometimes we'll experience this moment where exponentially development happens and it just changes everything, and Jesus works in your life, and it's just like, boom, I am different, I'm changed. This marvelous thing happens, and my steps become a stride, a run. But what about the times when God says, hold on a minute. You move too fast, you advance too fast, so you got to slow down a little bit. Oh, you're not slowing down a little bit. Okay, well, I've got to, make you step back a little bit, because if you don't step back a little bit, then you're going to just start moving and trying to move faster and faster and faster. We've got to trust God in every decision we make, in every moment we live and exist, and everything we decide. I know that, sometimes we can't think in our minds, okay, well, how would God do this? But the closer and closer and closer you get to Christ, it becomes a natural experience where we just know, like, this is where He wants us. This is where He wants us to go. And yeah, I'm going to be frustrated and overwhelmed at times, but I'm going to be content with the 1 step that I took. And even when we take 3 steps forward and get knocked 3 steps back, we're still in a stable relationship with God, so we can still have hope, right? I mean, it's not like it's all failure. It's all loss. I mean, we made a decision to trust God anyway. We are where we are. Don't rush it. Don't try to expedite our experiences, our growth, our development, the moments where things change in our life. Don't try to hurry them up. Just step back and trust God and trust what He's doing, and believe and have courage and confidence, and be thankful for the 1 step. Even if you've taken 3 and you get knocked back and there's only 1 left that you were able to. I know it's frustrating, and it's okay to be frustrated, but trust God anyway. Believe God anyway. Take those initial moments to not think immediately about the 2 steps you feel like you moved in the other direction, but the 1 step you moved in the right direction. Besides that, man, think about it for just a second, because you might discover that you took 3 steps, but you only assume that you took 2 steps back. A terrifying thing at times is, yeah, we take 3 steps and 2 steps backward, but sometimes we take more than 3 steps forward, and we just make the assumption because something happened or something changed or something didn't work out right. We're like, oh, well, I took 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, and I don't know, I keep saying that phrase, but that's a common phrase in our ideology, and we're just like, we can't even see. We're blind to it. Like, we're clouded to the truth. Even though God is moving us forward, and even though things are happening, wonderful things are happening, we can't even see it because we're so blinded. We're so living in a fog or a cloud, because all the things that have happened has created pessimism and this awful attitude and this nasty understanding of the world around you. Hey guys, celebrate every step, celebrate every move, celebrate the motion that you are having in your life, because Jesus is guiding and leading and moving you. I love you. Take a step today, even if you get knocked down.